Recognizing the underlying reasons for the breakup. Hello there, I'm Coach Abby. Thank you so much for joining me today on Love Advice TV. Love Advice TV is a channel created uniquely for you to assist you in navigating through any relationship issues while simultaneously focusing on personal development. So today we are diving into a critical topic that many of us have experienced or will experience, and it's called the breakup. While ending a relationship is never easy, understanding the root causes of the separation and accessing how we have grown personally since then can bring clarity and help us move forward. First, let's acknowledge something that's really important. Breakups are often accompanied by a lot of emotions. We may feel sad, confused, many times very angry. These emotions are perfectly natural and part of the healing process. But once the initial shock has passed, it's time to look deeper within. Why did the relationship end in the first place? The first step in understanding a breakup is to honestly examine its root causes. What really led to the separation? Often the cause isn't just one thing. It's a combination of factors. I think it's easy if we break it down a bit. Miscommunication, number one. One of the most common reasons relationships fall is because of poor communication. Maybe both people weren't expressing their needs, feelings, or expectations clearly. Over time, this can create distance. Unmet needs. Every relationship has emotional, physical, or psychological needs. If those needs aren't met, it can lead to frustration and resentment. Changes in life circumstances sometimes are like external factors like work stress. Moving away, personal development can cause a relationship to drift apart if you're not growing at the same time. Another thing to consider is the different life goals. Over time, two people can grow in different directions. What once worked for both partners might no longer be the case if their long-term goals, values, or aspirations no longer align. And then, of course, toxic patterns or behavior. In some cases, a relationship can be affected by toxic behaviors like dishonesty, jealousy, or even abuse. These things can take a toll on both partners and the relationship as a whole. Identifying these root causes helps us gain insight into what really went wrong, but it also empowers us to make better choices in the future. Now, this is important. It's not just about blaming the other person. Self-reflection is key. Take a step back and ask yourself, how did I contribute to the relationship struggles? Were there things I could have done differently? How did I show up in the relationship, and how did my actions influence the outcome? This doesn't mean self-blame, but it does mean taking ownership of your part in the situation. Recognizing our own flaws and areas for improvement allows us to grow and avoid making the same mistakes in the future. It's so important when we talk of growth to focus on one of the most important aspects of any breakup: personal growth. Not their growth, our growth. Every relationship, whether it ends in happiness or heartache, offers us an opportunity to learn about ourselves. After the breakup, ask yourself, how have I grown as an individual? Have I learned something new about my own needs, my boundaries, or desires? What have I learned about relationships in general? Maybe you've gained a better understanding of what makes partnership work or doesn't. Have I become stronger emotionally? Breakups challenge us to process difficult emotions and find ways to heal. Have you developed better emotional resilience since the breakup? Think about that. Am I more aware of my values and goals? Sometimes breakups force us to reevaluate our life goals and values. Have you become more aligned with your true self since the breakup? By reflecting on these questions, you'll gain valuable insight into how much you've changed. And that's very important. And what you've learned from the experience. Personal growth is not just about getting over the breakup. It's about becoming a better, stronger version of yourself. Sounds easy, but it takes work. Rebuilding yourself after a breakup involves embracing, number one, self-love. Prioritize your own well-being. Engage in activities that nurture your body, your mind, and your soul. You need to set new goals, whether personal, professional, or emotional. Setting new goals gives you direction and purpose. Expanding your horizons. Take the time to try new things. Get out of the box. Meet new people, travel, or pursue hobbies you've always wanted to explore. This will help you rediscover who you are beyond the relationship. Once you've understood the reasons behind the breakup and reflected on your personal growth, it's time to move forward. Whether you choose to reconcile with your ex, which is our goal, by the way, or embark on a new path if that's so you desire, clarity is essential. Take your time. Healing and growth aren't linear. Don't rush yourself. It's okay to take time to process and learn before making any big decisions. Use the lessons learned. As you move forward, use the lessons from the past to build healthier, more fulfilling relationships. There is so much to say about recognizing the underlying reasons for a breakup and why it is an essential part of the healing process. It is so important to please just remember that it's not just about one person in the breakup, it's about both. And when we take accountability for how we contributed to the breakup, we empower ourselves. We remove ourselves from that victim mode. It is no longer about, oh my gosh, they dropped me, they left me. No, I perpetuated it. Now I can do something about it. I can change. And that's where personal growth kicks in. Please do not hesitate to book a one-on-one session with me to gain valuable insights into what really went wrong and how we can do better in the future. That's so important. We can't go back to an old relationship with the same tools and expect a different outcome. Remember that accessing our personal growth since the breakup is crucial in rebuilding our lives and becoming stronger individuals. Hey, breakups aren't the end. Actually, they can be the beginning of a fresh start with you and your ex, your personal evolution, and a deeper understanding of who you are. Thank you once again for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on personal growth, relationships, and everything in between. Until next time, I'm Coach Abby.